Oh, didn't see you there. Hi, welcome to Crack Peg, episode 14. I'm your host, Andro6657. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and run through, do the top 5 figures. I have Mint in Box with me at this moment in my new place. I do have a lot Mint in Box where I used to live. You saw that on the Crack Peg special, but actually I don't actually have all those moved in yet. So we'll go ahead and take a look at what I do have lying around here. We'll go ahead and start with number 5. Look at that bad boy. DC Universe Classics Superman. What I love about this figure is we have a muscular Superman. I know there's a lot of debate between a muscular or a thin Superman action figure out there, or a Superman in general, but I always thought a massive Superman would make more sense. I mean, he would have to be superhuman, and he's an alien. He gets, high on the sun. I mean, he'd be more muscular, I would think. And he has a classic Superman costume. He even has a dash of blue in the hair there, which is classic Superman in like the comic books. And comes with a little button, open up the shirt, see the Superman symbol. And pretty good. Overall, it's number 5. Was the top Mint in Box action figures that I do have. And this shows you I do have some comic book action figures. I know we do a lot of pro wrestling stuff. But I do have a pretty big comic book interest as well. That's number 5. Number 4 that I went ahead and brought with me was Mickey James. And even though this is one of 1,000, collector edition Mattel figure, because it comes with this huge Mattel oversized belt, which is kind of ridiculous. I think the Mickey James figure is pretty good as a base for a lot of female figures, because it does have pants. I know there's a couple of people who did use Mickey James as a base for a couple of different characters, a couple of different anime characters that I did see on Figure Realm. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I might customize this, make it into a custom. I'm not sure if any women wrestlers kind of look like Mickey James to repaint this for you, send it out to you. That's number 4. Number 3. Number 3 is the Iron Man 2 Mark 1. This is actually number 1 in the whole series of these 3 3¼ that they did. And what I really liked about this one is how small it was, but it had so much detail in the painting. This action figure actually had a lot more detail than some of the bigger Iron Man figures that I did see, the Mark 1. So it's very interesting how detailed they could get it. I always wanted to repaint it myself, but once I took a look at it, it was really well done. A lot of cool airbrushing effects that are on this toy. But I went ahead and bring this with me too, because I like Iron Man. Number 2. Number 2 would be Marvel Superheroes, The Punisher. Now I did get this a couple years back. I think I got this in like 2000. This is an older figure though. This did come out in 1990 or 91. Yeah, 1990. And this is a Marvel Superheroes figure line. And they're about the same size as the DC Superpowers. And one of the cool things Punisher did is he came with all these guns, In a time when people thought, cartoons might have been, or comic books were too violent, we still had Punisher running around with guns, which is really cool. So, they did make one with a brown jacket, but I never really liked the brown jacket on the Punisher. Black jacket for sure, but this is classic Punisher. And I think I bought this at a comic book store for maybe $10 back then. So it was always a great addition to my collection. I always liked it. Alright. Number 1 in my collection of Mint in Box figures that I decided to bring with me, Shawn Michaels. This is series number 15, WWE Classic Superstars, Jack's action figure line. This is Shawn Michaels, and he is actually in the Montreal Screwjob outfit. Now, if you don't know what that is, and you're probably not a wrestling fan, but this is the outfit Shawn Michaels wore to dethrone the then champion Bret the Hitman Hart. And as everybody knows, wrestling is on a bit more the entertainment side than the sports side. So Bret Hart thought he was going to come out the winner in this match. However, Shawn Michaels did lock Bret Hart in his own sharpshooter, where then the referee did call for the bell, and in the match, Shawn Michaels won the belt quite reluctantly, as I remember, but he did what he had to do. That's why I love this figure, that's why I love this outfit, and why I like Shawn Michaels so much. But there we go. Top 5 mint in box figures I got here at the house. Alright guys, this weekend, me and my wife, we watched her favorite movie. I'm not supposed to talk about it, because the first rule is, you're not supposed to talk about it, which is also the second rule. But Saturday, we went to the Sherwood Forest Fair, which is a different type of Renaissance fair. It's not exactly Renaissance, it's more Robin Hood themed. But it was a pretty fun time for a small fair. It wasn't as big as Texas Renaissance Festival or Scarborough, but we had a fun time, and the people there were a lot more personable to be around, and we did see a couple of people that usually at TRF, but I guess they started to go to this little one called Sherwood in their off time. So it was fun. We did throw some axes. We saw some people acting Sherwood Forest Robin Hood things.
What is it, Robert? Oh, give it in the right hand. Oh, really good.
We feasted. We saw some people get married.
Great to all of us. Yes. Very special tune.
We listened to some music by some guy in very tight pants and no underwear. We did see some jousting, which was pretty cool. And we did see a really old guy in a fox costume that was really trippy and or scary.
Alright.
And on our way out of the fair, we actually had to stop because we heard a puppy crying in a locked truck.
He can't stay in there like that much longer. Not in this heat.
So we did go ahead and contact animal control and got the puppy out of that locked truck. And he's doing fine, but it was pretty scary 2 hours. We were waiting for somebody to get there so we could make sure we could get into the truck legally and rescue this dog. But it was all animal control, the sheriff's department was there, everybody was good. So hopefully that owner doesn't get that dog back, because he obviously doesn't know how to take care of it. But if you do have a dog, take care of your dog. And Sunday, we had a WrestleMania party at my cousin's house. Gina and her husband Sergio hosted WrestleManias for us.
I was just gonna get the room going around, real quick. Just Serge wants to say anything.
But I gotta say I was disappointed. I hope John Cena was gonna beat The Rock, but he was came up a little short. It was a great match though. But I always thought The Rock, if he would come back, he would at least put some of these younger guys over, and like John Cena, and maybe put over a couple of other guys. But I guess that's not in The Rock's agenda. Maybe just there to get himself over, which is perfectly fine in its own right, but certainly not something that I would do in the same position. So anyways, that's it for the show. That's all the time we got. So don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, holla at your boy, customize all of your toys, leave my toys alone, and don't hesitate to ask me if you got any questions about painting, about choosing parts, about collecting, where to find this, where to find that. Do you have something? Just go ahead and contact me. I've been helping out a lot of people through my emails and through my Facebooks and YouTube videos. So if you need help too, I'm more than welcome to help you also. So go ahead and get out there, get customizing, I'll holler at you later. Bye.
I'm watching Creepy Pig
On YouTube.
on YouTube.
And you like Andro 6657.
Andrew 65.
Andro
Andro 657.
6657.
6657. That's the song.
So you must physically take it from the customer.
They come to see me. Actually, that's fine. They come to see me.
They don't even. So what do you do here?
I don't do anything.
Get crunk, chunk a deuce, and act a fool.
That's my
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck Norris? All of it.